So there you go. Next topic. There you go. A little sighting of Ramona. RHOC trailer has dropped. Guys, guys. You tell me I'm negative. We have toxic New Jersey. Melissa's old nose has been on twice. I hate to break it to everyone. We have one more hour with old nose. I'm not editing anything just because you don't like her. By the way, for everyone who's going wild and psycho over Melissa's old nose, highest rated series of episodes this year behind the Velvet Rope. Not ever. But this year, Mon has gone viral. So thank you, Mon. I'm a little bit hopeful. I'm liking the RHOC trailer. I'm liking it. Look, they have lawsuits by Manzo. We got Brandy clamoring down. We have a reality reckoning. New Jersey's over. It is over. Ooh, Teresa might keep her job with Dolosita, but it's over as we know it. Bye-bye, toxic ladies. They know what they're doing. They are trying. I mean, look, this looks to me like vintage Housewives. We will have drama. We will have tension, but we're not going dark. I like it. So I like the trailers. A couple of highlights. Let's just point out some things in order. I think the number one part of the trailer for me, the number one part is the first scene. Welcome, Housewives and Vicky. I am sorry, Teodoro. I know you guys don't like Teddi Mellencamp. I have done it before. I think I need to officially apologize to Teddi. In the grand scheme of things, the rat that scurries and Teresa Giudice and all these other crazies, I think Teddi is actually intelligent. I think she is kind of like a highly functioning adult, which is why she may not have been a great fit for Housewives. It is very few podcasts can be as successful as Behind the Velvet Rope. It's true. These things come and go. Teddi has built a real thing there. I'm not a hater, guys. I give credit where credit is due. So best sentence ever. Best sentence. And then Vicky's like, that was rude. And Heather said that's rude. And Vicky's like, she's an asshole. Best part of the whole trailer. I also love a crossover. Love seeing Teodoro Mellencamp there. I love it. I love the fact that the new girl, Katie, seems to be coming for Heather, calling, you do not call Miss Dubrow a liar. Miss Dubrow does not take kindly to that. Okay. Heather versus Gina. I'm kind of here for that. I love when Gina throws down the tennis racket. You're mad at me. Travis is mad at me. Heather's mad at me. Everyone's mad at me. Yeah, I might have not given Gina enough credit. I'm excited to see Gina. If I'm separating Gina and Emily, to me, Gina always has been the more interesting of the two. And the second best part of the trailer to me is Alexis saying, I have your ex-boyfriend. There's the door, Shannon Beador. Brilliant. Classic. Alexis has sat out all these years and she really did go and live her life and have that other guy. And then her mom died. And here's the thing about Alexis, because you could say that seems so dark to say, I have your ex-boyfriend. There's the door, Shannon Beador. But I mean, Alexis is really in love with this guy. So if you're really in love with someone, you will go to the end of the earth for the person that you love. So I get it. I don't think it was too dark per se. Can't even read my handwriting. Oh, pedantry and the boy. I mean, we picked cameras back up. How did $16 million go into his bank account? That's an interesting question. The one thing I'm not really into is, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I don't really need to hear all about Emily's eating issues and like, I'm on Manjaro, Marge is on Manjaro, Dolo. So Emily took it. She lost weight. Heather still thinks of her as the big girl. I mean, are these real? I'm sure these are valid feelings and concerns. We had the same thing with Heather Gay. Heather Gay says, don't believe what you said. Being overweight sucks. It's all about being thin. I mean, those were Heather Gay's basic words. I love seeing an appearance by Beverly Hills, the one, the only Sutton Stracke. She says, don't go up against Heather Dubrow. I don't. Heather and Sutton, two of the richest housewives that have ever existed. And you know how I feel about very rich people. I'm not objective. I lose sight of my objections. And I don't think this one's rich. I don't think that one's rich. I define rich as rich. I don't define rich as Emily Simpson owns her house in the OC. Okay. That's like a normal person. Although I'm not being obnoxious, I understand there's a lot of problems in the world. This economy sucks and a lot of people are struggling. I hear all the time, people are in my DMs. I wish I could afford your Patreon. Trust me, I get the way the world works. I'm just saying, when I want to escape reality and I want the TV, I want Sutton Stracke and Heather Dubrow rich. That's what I want. That's all. So I love Miss Dubrow. I love. Now we start getting into the good with something, the car crash. Look, we all know how I feel about the rat that scurries. She doesn't want Munster. She doesn't want that American cheese, that orange and yellow cheese craft slices you got when you were young. And yeah, some of you like the orange melted on the grilled cheese. Some of you like the when I was young, I used to love grilled cheese. I used to like to dip it into the hot sauce. But now I don't like grilled cheese at all. But as a housewife, the rat that scurries, she holds her own. She's a good housewife, this rat. So I love that she's saying, you crashed your car into a house. And she's worried about Shannon's drinking that they show Shannon ordering her vodka martini. We all know Jeff Lewis. He applauds that. He's an enabler. We know how that works. Alexis says she's going to expose all. We have John Janssen, a main part of this. This to me is just how it should be done. We haven't watched it. We got to see what happens. But unlike New Jersey, which is so dark and it's the real world, this to me is more, this is the perfect combination. You have Atlanta and Potomac where nothing fucking happened last season. And you're making up stories, and New York too, where it's false friendships and it's that doesn't work. And then you have the real dark stuff like New Jersey. This to me is don't let it be about Tom. This is Luann falling in the bushes and getting arrested and being an alcoholic. This is real world stuff, which is tense and it's real. And it's a group of people that have Shannon and Alexis and Heather and Tamra. These people have all known each other forever. And even Emily and Gina have been around. I mean, what's the statistic? Emily and Gina, who we all laugh at, boring, Elmo, Bert, and Ernie, they've been around longer. I mean, their housewives' career is like that of Robin Dixon. Say what you want. They are more successful in this than a lot of other people. So the point is, this is real relationships of people that have known each other for so long, and yet it's real tense. John, I mean, you stole Shannon's, I mean, you didn't steal him, they broke up, but now you're dating Alexis, and maybe he does want a housewife and pedantry and the 16 million. But the thing is, it's not New Jersey toxic and dark. This is the perfect combination. This is don't let it be about Tom, and Luann's whole world is falling apart, but yet we're clip, and make it nice and drunken. It's like, this is fun housewives to me with just enough bit of the drama, and it's real drama, but it's not dark. And then Shannon says, don't let me tell you about John Janssen. Well, what does Shannon know about John Janssen? And Alexis says, she posted on her Instagram, the truth is going to come out. So it's a mystery. It's like a murder mystery. But yet, I mean, it doesn't go dark. And by the way, before we conclude the OC, I have to tell you, I noticed something. One of our listeners pointed this out to me, so I can't take credit for it. Someone posted on Instagram, like, for everyone who's not paying attention, you should watch Dubai. It's light, it's entertaining, it's this, it's money, there's drama, and it's not dark and toxic. I'm completely paraphrasing. And Bravo took that and posted it on like their Instagram. So to me, yes, you could say the ratings are low on Dubai, which they are, and that's Bravo's way of saying, like, watch. But there was a lot of positive tweets about Dubai. I find it very interesting that we're in the middle of New Jersey and it is a shit show. And Bravo knows that this franchise is broke. And it's all because it is dark and toxic. And they choose to post a tweet that does not mention RHONJ, but that says, watch Dubai, because it's all of these things and money and this and that, but it's not dark. I don't know if they said dark and toxic, but it's not dark. And that to me is Bravo's way of saying, well, you're all hating New Jersey, so make sure you check out this because it's going to be light and fluffy. I think that Bravo using that tweet on their website, Instagram, was very telling to me that they are done with New Jersey. I'm not saying it's not going to come back. I'm not saying it's not going to be rebooted. I'm not saying they're not going to keep Teresa and Dolores. We talked about this on the Patreon yesterday, but I'm just saying they're aware of it. And the final part to this trailer, which I really did love, is when they play the dramatic music. And I forgot who said it. I think it was Pedantry or somewhere. Vicky screams. Oh, Vicky's always into like, we're above all of this. She screams, this is disgusting behavior from women. And then I think it was Pedantry that says, this is not who we are. This is not how we treat women. This is not who we are. And Gina says, this is exactly who we are. The Real Housewives of Orange County, new season, July 11th. So guess what, guys? I'm going to keep a positive attitude on this. We are going to cover, we've run out of time for a quick hit. We got to cover revenge porn in Kenya. I have not forgotten. There are so many different sides to this, and Kenya's speaking out, and Brit is speaking out. Everyone is speaking out. We've got to cover that. We're not going to cover it today because we're over our time limit for these quick hits. Aren't you guys sick of David? This is a show every day, 7 shows, including the Patreon, and 2 afternoon shows. For everyone who doesn't realize, we do 2 afternoon shows now a week. It's Tuesday and Sunday or Wednesday and Sunday. The point is, I can't keep talking. It would be a whole episode. I haven't forgotten all you peach holders. We're coming to Kenya. We're coming to Brit. We are going to be covering RHOC on the Patreon. It is going to overlap with New Jersey, and we will cover both, and then we'll ride off into the sunset, and we will do Orange County. Guys, what choice do we have? We don't have anything else. I'm very, and I guess I'm second most excited now about Atlanta, and Potomac is still ranking 3rd for me. Tell me something that's going on. I'm not sure the OC is going to be great. I'm not sure, but it is a great trailer. It seems to me to be better than last season. I have some thoughts of, I mean, I could start bringing on people that used to be on the show to cover this, but I don't know. Sometimes we like just David, don't we? Anyway, I love you all. I am